What are the best cities to live in for quality of life? How about some key earnings for the week? What is going on most recently with active inventory? And of course, we will give a special shout out to Charlie Munger, as Warren Buffett had some very nice things to say, but we need to talk about one line, one specific thing. And then we are going to close by asking you a critical question. I did an interview yesterday with a very special couple. They go by PTO for life. And I want to ask you a question about that conversation. So let's jump into it. Let's first talk about active inventory. I want to give a special shout out to Bill McBride, who was the person that I saw with the weekly update first. Active inventory across the United States is growing. Active inventory is up 0.7% week on week and up 15.6% year on year. Folks, this is a good thing. The housing market is broken. I want interest rates to stay above 7% because when we got to 6.5%, the world got nutty. So my hope is rates stay above 7%. Active inventory continues to build. Days on market continue to grow. And slowly but surely, the housing market will normalize. It will not be quick. It will not be weeks or months. It will take some time. Now, for those of you that are looking at active inventory and say, oh my God, we're repeating last time. Let me once again give you some hard truths and facts. I hate to do this. No, I don't hate to do this. I enjoy doing this. In 2011, for the same week, we added 341,250 new listings. Yes, folks, in 1 week, we added 341,000 plus new listings. So, what did we add last week? Remember, last week we grew. We were up 0.7% week on week, and shoot, we are up 15.6% year on year. It's gotta be a lot. Well, we added 51,381. Now, if I wanted to use facts and create a negative headline, I would say something like active listings, I would say new active listings crash 85%. Folks, 51,000 is 85% less than 341,000. These are just facts. We are not in a 2011 and 12 crisis. We don't have the 5 years of bad lending standards that are rolling up into complete chaos. So again, those are just facts. But again, inventory growing, rates above 7, all a good thing. We need to normalize. We need to get healthy. Next, there was a report by U.S. News and World Report highlighting the top 10 cities for best quality of life. I like these articles. I like to see where cities rank. I also like to see their criteria. So you can go to U.S. News and World Report and get the entire list. I will give you the top 5. The top 5. And again, what did they use for quality of life? Crime rates, education, well-being, commuter index, healthcare, and air quality. I did find it interesting that home prices to income or affordability was not on the list. I think if U.S. News and World Report included affordability, this list would have been very different. So, who's on the list? We will go from number 5 to number 1. Number 5, Portland, Maine. Number 4, San Jose, California. That one shocked me. San Jose, California. I think if you add home prices or home affordability, that one quickly goes away. But hey, shout out San Jose, California. Number three, Madison, Wisconsin. Madison, Wisconsin. Number two, Boulder, Colorado. And folks, number one, Ann Arbor, Michigan. Yes, Ann Arbor, Michigan came in at number one. Ann Arbor, Michigan really is a college town, I believe. I could be wrong. I don't invest there. I don't think I've ever been there, but yeah, there you go. So again, go to the U.S. News and World Report, get the entire list of 10, read their criteria, see their scoring. Tell me what you think. What name surprised you and what name maybe shocked you that wasn't on the list. Now, let's talk about Charlie Munger and a specific quote that Warren Buffett really highlights. He's highlighted for years, but it became very apparent that this one phrase, this one idea set Berkshire Hathaway and frankly Warren Buffett on a complete new path. Charlie Munger to Warren Buffett. I'm going to do my best to read the quote. Warren, buy wonderful businesses at fair prices versus fair businesses at wonderful prices. You see Warren Buffett for a long time and really still credits Benjamin Graham as his mentor. But one of the things that Benjamin Graham talked about were kind of cigarette butt stocks. These really were fair businesses at wonderful prices. It was Charlie Munger that again said, Warren, stop that nonsense. Buy wonderful businesses at fair prices. Now, the reason I bring up that quote is obviously I'm a Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger fan, but I want to ask you, the real estate investor, yes, you right there, you should think the same way. How many of you have gone out to quote unquote cheap markets because they're cheap? And some of you got bit. Because again, it is better to buy a wonderful house at a fair price versus a fair house at a wonderful price. I think this quote plays for the real estate investors as well. Take a look, think about it, be careful. Let's talk about some earnings and then we will get into the wonderful story of PTO for life because again, I don't think a lot of you understand it's possible. So earnings. We already got Domino's Pizza this morning. Domino's Pizza beat top line, beat bottom line. Has a $1 billion buyback, folks. Yes, $1 billion. And they increased their annual dividend by 30 cents. Later this afternoon, we will get Workday. Tomorrow, we will get AutoZone, Macy's, and Norwegian Cruise Lines and Lowe's. Last week, I think we got Home Depot. Tomorrow, we will get Lowe's. We will also get Macy's, what's going on with shoppers. AutoZone, what is going on with cars. And of course, Norwegian Cruise Line. Do we still have a bifurcated consumer? Are the 50% still spend, while the other 50% is not? I think Norwegian Cruise Line will give us an insight into that. Wednesday, we will get Snowflake, Okta, TJX, Advanced Auto Parts. Again, Advanced Auto Parts, what is going on with cars. TJX, what is going on with discount retailers. And then we will get some software names. The software names are interesting to me because, again, remember, Palo Alto Networks, cybersecurity, had a weak guidance. It is time to figure out if that is a company specific, which it could be, absolutely could be, or is it a industry-wide phenomenon where people are taking it down? Thursday, we will get Best Buy, Dell, and Anheuser-Busch. Again, what is going on with the consumer? Probably most interested in Best Buy. I think a lot of people bought ahead. Demand was pulled forward. Seeing what's going on with Best Buy. And then Friday, we will get Fubo TV and Plug Power. Alrighty, folks. I want to talk about my conversation with PTO for Life. I want to ask you if you understand and if you could do this. So, let's start with the end first. You are a married couple. You are now financially free. You have both quit your job. You both live in a part of the world where you have plenty of options because you have enough income coming in from your rentals that you are free. You have financial freedom, and now you are chasing your dreams. You're in your late 30s. How does that sound? My hope is that sounds amazing. But like many things in life, we need to figure out, are you willing to pay the price? So here is what you would have to do to follow what PTO for Life has done. And I'm using PTO for Life because that is their YouTube channel. Check it out, check it out. They should be doing some amazing things. Here's the deal. You have to move 7 times. You have to move once a year for 7 years. Would you willingly do that? 2, you have to live with roommates for 5 of those 7 years. Lastly, at the 7-year mark, you will be living in a small ADU or casita in the back of one of your big houses. Would you be willing to do that? 7 years, move 7 times. Have roommates, have people make fun of you because you are a 30-year-old adult, married 30-year-old adult with roommates for 5 years of those 7. You have to live in a small house in the back called a casita or mother-in-law or ADU. But again, late 30s, never have to work again. You can decide to follow your passions. You can take odd jobs to see what you like. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. I know, like a lot of you, you hear the roommates and you go, no, thank you. But let's at least ask this. For most of your life, you had roommates when you were living at home, probably when you were in college. I don't know about you, but living with roommates for 5 years to be financially free for 50 or 60 or 70 years, I'm not sure that sucks. I don't know. Moving is never fun. Moving 7 times to be financially free for 50 or 60 years doesn't sound that bad when you move back. So again, folks, this conversation went live yesterday. I think it went live at noon. Go ahead and give that a listen. Jeff and Leica, wonderful people. Give them a follow, PTO for Life. It's just an interesting conversation. It's an interesting conversation. You don't have to do it. You absolutely don't have to do it. I just want you to think about it. Move 7 times in 7 years. Roommates, 5 of the 7. Financially free, living in a casita at the end of 7 years. 50 years, 60 years to follow your passion. I don't know. It's at least worth a conversation. Folks, you are amazing. Like, subscribe, comment. Remember, folks, if you go to my website, One Rental at a Time, I am only selling 1 t-shirt. The t-shirt I am wearing right now. Cash flow over everything. This t-shirt will only be available from today through the end of March. It will then disappear and we will replace it with something else. I'm trying to create scarcity. So if you like this t-shirt, go get it. If you want one of these hats or one of the black hats, they are now available. Plus the coffee mugs and stickers and things of that nature. At the end of the day, folks, take care of yourself. Have a wonderful day. Bye.